All right, in this section, we're going to be talking about one of the biggest topics in Azure. One of the most important topics as well is Azure Active Directory. Now, Azure Active Directory is a lot of things. Primarily, it's Microsoft's identity as a service solution, which means that when you're developing your own applications, you do not need to, develop your own user management system where people can enter user IDs and passwords and you have to then store those and allow them to change their password, etc. You can basically offload your account management system to Microsoft's Azure Active Directory and then integrate those SDKs into your application. And you get basically all these features for free. Now, Active Directory also integrates with your corporate Active Directory, and so you can do synchronization that enables single sign-on, that allows people who have corporate accounts to be able to use that same account for your mobile apps and for your apps on the web, etc. Now, Azure Active Directory, as you would imagine, it's just got a lot of features and services. Let's go over to the pricing details tab here. And we're going to see the comparison between the different plans. Now, Microsoft has a free plan for this, so you can very well create an Azure Active Directory account for free, attach it to your subscription, and you basically get a lot of user management, add, update, delete. Users can, up to 500,000 objects can basically use your Azure Active Directory, 10 apps per user, etc. Now, there are also basic and premium plans. We won't focus on the Office 365 for now, but basic and premium plans. What you probably need to understand for this exam and just in general is what you get when you upgrade to the premium account, because you're going to see questions on the exam and you're going to have to decide whether this can be done using the basic account, the free account, or whether the person has to upgrade to premium. So basic and premium users, there are basically reporting features, self-service password reset. Now that's a huge one where users can just go to a web page, you put their old password, set a new password, the forgot password functions, your company branding, any kind of logos, etc. on the logins. There's also a service level agreement that comes with the premium and basic. When we get into premium alone, which is not basic, then you've got the ability for them to do the password reset that synchronizes back to your Active Directory running on premises. So they can change their password in the cloud, and that changes their password within the corporate network. Right? So two-way synchronization between AD and Azure AD. Multi-factor authentication. So if you want people to have an app or receive an SMS code in order to log in. Automatic password rollover. Conditional access is great so that you can say that if somebody's using a device that you don't recognize, they have to provide multi-factor authentication, or if they're out of the country geographically, or if they're using their phone as opposed to their laptop. You can set different rules based on different properties of the user, device state, etc. So those are some of those premium features, and we're going to get some advanced features such as identity protection, privileged identity management. So if a super user or administrative user needs to go through extra hoops to log in versus a basic user, that's on the P2 plan. Okay, so basically I do recommend that you look at this feature, but in this section of the course we're going to go through a lot of these requirements as specified in the exam requirements, and we're going to look at Azure Active Directory.